At the end of episode 202, after Xiao Yan unleashed the destruction flame state, with an overwhelming difference in power, he brutally defeated the Northern Dragon King. In the end, with a single strike, he easily took the Northern Dragon King's life, and the great battle concluded peacefully from that point. As time passed, while the ancient dragon clan was still in turmoil internally, Xiao Yan began his secluded cultivation. In the space before him were hundreds of types of medicinal herbs and ores. He gently waved his sleeve, and a large, muscular figure far bigger than an ordinary person immediately flew out, floating within the secret chamber. It was the corpse of the Northern Dragon King. At this moment, his eyes were tightly shut, his face ashen with no trace of life. Yet his body still maintained a terrifying toughness. Even Xiao Yan had to admit that his own physical resilience was inferior. Xiao Yan glanced at the corpse's head, then opened his mouth and exhaled a pure pink flame. The purifying lotus demonic flame expanded upon contact with the air, instantly forming a massive blazing cauldron of fire in midair. With a wave of his hand, he sent the Northern Dragon King's corpse precisely into the furnace. Upon contact with the terrifying temperature of the heavenly flame, the corpse's skin emitted sharp sizzling sounds. Streams of evil, impure energy began to pour out but were instantly burned into nothingness by the pink flame. This seemingly simple refining process took Xiao Yan a full 10 days. During those 10 days and nights without rest, he maintained intense focus, controlling the demonic flame to penetrate every inch of bone and marrow, purifying all resentment and impurities within the corpse. After 10 days of brutal refinement, the once massive body of the Northern Dragon King had been compressed to about 1/3 of its size. Yet its muscles remained far stronger and more powerful than those of an ordinary person. Through the fiery cauldron, Xiao Yan calmly observed his creation. The corpse was now pitch black and smooth like a block of black iron. He muttered that all the essence within the body had been forced deep into every bone by the heavenly flame, making it a flawless weapon. A satisfied, eerie smile flashed in his eyes. He waved his hand, preparing to withdraw the purifying lotus demonic flame and proceed to the final step of soul imprint integration. However, at the very moment the pink flame faded, a shocking change occurred within the cauldron. The Northern Dragon King's tightly shut eyes suddenly opened. A red glow spread as a sinister, triumphant laughter echoed through the chamber, thanking Xiao Yan for using such a powerful flame to complete his final body refinement and mocking him for thinking his soul had been destroyed. As a member of the ancient Void Dragon clan, soul and body were one. As long as a drop of blood remained attached to the bones, he would be immortal. Before the laughter ended, the Northern Dragon King threw a devastating punch, shattering the massive fire cauldron, then lunged toward Xiao Yan with lightning speed. Yet Xiao Yan remained calm, lightly pointing a finger in the air. Instantly, the charging body froze mid-air as pink flames erupted from within his organs, binding the remnant soul. Shocked, the Northern Dragon King screamed, but Xiao Yan coldly mocked his overconfidence. Realizing he had fallen into a trap, the Northern Dragon King begged for mercy, but Xiao Yan showed no hesitation, commanding the flame to devour the soul. In less than a minute, the resentment was completely refined and reintegrated into the puppet. As the energy merged, the puppet's empty eyes suddenly glowed with a cold light. Xiao Yan exhaled in relief, placing a drop of blood on its forehead to establish a spiritual link. Then named it Northern King. The puppet responded coldly, acknowledging him as master. Xiao Yan assessed that it now rivaled a 5-star Do Saint and considered further strengthening it. Deciding to head somewhere, he then left the chamber with Northern King. Meanwhile, outside, with the 3 Dragon Kings dead, the long-standing internal conflict of the ancient Void Dragon clan finally ended. Yan rightfully ascended as Dragon Emperor without opposition, and the 4 Dragon Islands, long divided, were reunited. Upon exiting, Xiao Yan saw Kai Lin in the courtyard, who asked if the refinement succeeded. After confirming, he gave her instructions and tore through space with Northern King, heading toward the edge of Dragon Island. In the void's dark night, thunder roared, and a massive silver light appeared at the horizon where lightning raged like black dragons. Xiao Yan once again entered the void lightning pool. Observing its violent state, he led the way inside, with Northern King following. In less than 10 minutes, he reached the deepest core. The space darkened, countless giant lightning dragons surged, and he recognized the black demon lightning ahead. a phenomenon usually appearing only when refining ninth-grade divine pills. Yet here it filled the sky. Choosing caution, Xiao Yan stayed at the outer boundary to observe, then issued a mental command. Northern King stepped forward without hesitation into the core. Its intrusion immediately attracted the heavenly lightning's attention. A massive black lightning serpent coiled above its head. Under Xiao Yan's control, Northern King reached out and grabbed it, provoking it to strike violently. Upon contact, a strange suction force erupted from its arm, forcibly dragging the entire lightning into its meridians. Absorbing it caused a transformation, exceeding Xiao Yan's expectations. However, countless black lightning bolts soon gathered around it. Xiao Yan sighed that the disturbance had drawn too much attention. Northern King tried to escape but was chased by countless lightning strikes raining down. One struck its back and was absorbed, though the impact still sent it flying thousands of meters. Under Xiao Yan's control, it stabilized, sat cross-legged in midair, and allowed the lightning to bombard it. Deep within the pool, thunder roared endlessly as the lightning tempered its body like divine weapons forging steel. Xiao Yan observed and noted that at this rate, within half a month Northern King could reach 6-star Do Saint. Suddenly, a small lightning bolt was deflected toward Xiao Yan, but Little Yi appeared and swallowed it entirely. The energy flowed into Xiao Yan, making him feel comfortable. Shocked, he realized it was the devouring power of the void devouring flame. Little Yi then unleashed a terrifying devouring force, swallowing multiple lightning bolts, sending pure energy into Xiao Yan's body. Realizing this, Xiao Yan became greedy, seeing the lightning as a treasure trove. Laughing, he declared it all his. Little Yi excitedly rushed into dense lightning, releasing pink flames and devouring more. As it consumed more, black lightning flickered around its body. Meanwhile, Xiao Yan sat cross-legged. As massive pure energy surged through his meridians like a volcano, he focused and activated the burning mantra to refine it into pure Do Qi, stating that absorbing all the lightning here would soon allow him to break through to the late stage of 5-star Do Saint. Smiling with satisfaction, he immersed himself completely in cultivation. Whether Xiao Yan would succeed in breaking through after absorbing this energy would be revealed in episode 204.